Good day and peace be upon you to all.
I am candidate A, Nurin Ananazaha binti Zana Arifin, 33 DCE 19F 1092.
I am candidate B, Nur Shazlina binti Sazali, 33 DCE 19F 1078.
I am candidate C, Nur Khaira binti Mama Asrin, 33 DCE 19F 1075.
And I am candidate D, Amalia Nasuha binti Halizan, 33 DCE 19F 1096.
So today we will be discussing about the electronic gadgets are excessively used among the teenagers. So candidate A, would you like to share about your opinion with us?
I will thank you, candidate B. I strongly believe that the main cause of the addiction towards electronic gadgets is that gadgets are used in our daily activities. Gadget is an electronically simplified application that make work easy. They play a significant role in the common man's life, and we have grown so used to it that it makes us very difficult to think of daily life course in the absence of machine. Communication gadget is one of the category gadget that control the biggest importance of our lives. As a part of that, electronic gadget are a good learning tools, as we can use them to find a lot of information easily. So what do you think about that, candidate G?
I'm not so sure about that, but I think family economic status also plays a big role in this case. Teens who came from a wealthy family tend to be spoiled with gadget by their parents at the young age. Most of the rich parents don't really know the proper way how to educate their child without spending money, because they think they could afford to buy anything like video games and so on. Thus, they think all those gadgets can entertain their child when they are bored. As a child grows, he or she will get used to it. So when they have to become teenagers, it could be hard for them to be separate from it.
I don't mean to interrupt, but lack of support at home is one of the reasons for electronic gadget addictions. Poor family environments such as parents or other family members who always been busy with their own work could ruin the family bonding times. Therefore, most of the teenagers are often seen to be spending their time on the phone or computer because they have nobody to be their company. This cause is more likely can make the teens to feel lonely. So candidate C, what do you think about my opinion?
That's a good point, but I am of the opinion that peer influence gives a bigger impact than lack of support at home. Peer influence is when he or she might reluctantly do something for the sake of wanting to be accepted and valued by their friends. Peer influence can be positive, but some teenagers might choose to try things that they normally wouldn't be interested in. For example, like these days, most teenagers often play online games, but some might do it just to fit in with the group. Thus, this would affect someone's behavior as they want to get closer with their friends, so it will make them trying hard to be similar to their friend. So what do you think, candidate B?
I totally agree with all the points given. Yet, those causes will affect the teenagers in many ways. For example, poor academic performance. It is because they waste their time on playing games or chatting with their friends that can make them forget about the times, and being distracted for doing something that they have supposed to do as a student. Besides, it also disturbs their sleeping times. Thus, they have a propensity to sleep in a class as they have a less energy and have a harder time to concentrate. When that happens, they will miss out a lot of important information given by the teachers. What do you guys think about this?
That's right. Besides, teens who overuse gadgets have a higher risk of obesity as they do not take play in outdoor plays and activities. Teens who overuse gadgets barely have a proper eating time as their eyes too focus on screen, and it make them hungry frequently. Snacking while playing game is one of the common habit that teens have. It is absolutely a bad habit that everyone should avoid from doing it.
Do you mind if I jump in here?
No, go ahead.
Thank you, Kennedy. I would like to say that electronics actually emit a blue light which has negative effects on our eyes. Blue light exposure is causing permanent vision damage that can lead to various eye conditions and diseases. Besides, it has a silent but dangerous impact on our long-term vision, such as short-sighted. Staring at the electronic screen for a long period of time can cause discomfort, such as sore eyes and blurred vision. In fact, studies show that blue-emitting gadget shows that overuse of the blue-emitting gadget can cause computer vision syndrome. This condition is marked by the visual discomfort after extended use of an electronic gadget. So, what do you think, candidate D?
I do agree with that. Before you move on to the next point, I would like to add excessive use of technology that can have a negative effect on a person's communication skills and make it difficult to communicate beyond their device. People are amazed by instant interactions and information that can be received. For an example, a group of friends could all be sitting together, but no one would be talking to one another because they are too busy with their gadgets. Do you want to share your opinion?
I do, yeah, for sure. By what you just said, it reminds me of the solutions to prevent this issue from getting worse. One of the ways is parents should create scheduled time usage of the gadget. They should limit the time taken their child spend on the gadget daily so that the child will be responsible for their action. They will know when to stop, and know that they will know how long they can use the gadget and know when to stop afterward. Schedule time usage also can train the child to use the gadget, to not use the gadget when it is unnecessary and at the social events like at the family gathering. So, any opinion?
Exactly. Besides, parents could replace the time spent on electronic gadget with healthy activities. Ask them to go out and play with other kids and or in a neighborhood or society to get rid of their boredom. Thus, it will help them in making a new friends. Does anyone have something to say?
I do have an opinion. My opinion is that gadgets and other phone and other electronic gadgets should not be in the bedroom after a certain time. It is important for the child to have enough and a proper sleep. A part of that, it will increase their concentration in class as nothing is disturbing them. So that is what I have to say.
Before we end our discussions, as parents, they should spend more time with their kids. This will tighten the family bonding and automatically prevent the child from getting addicted towards electronic gadgets. The more the parents spend meaningful time with their kids, the less the kids choose gadget over them. So although the gadget can really keep the child engaged for a considerable amount of time, creating the bond between parents and child is more beneficial. Although instead of playing gadgets with them, parents could use other alternative to, such as cook together.
Right, so we all have represented great points about the excessive use of the electronic gadgets among the teenagers. While we can't ban the electronic gadgets use, we can moderate it instead. Electronic gadgets have now become an inseparable part of our life. Thus, we cannot blame the gadget itself, but we have to remember that. But anyone who use electronic gadget should be aware that the electronic gadgets have some bad impact on our society and also our personal lives. So does anyone have anything else to say?
No.
Otherwise, let's bring this discussion to a close. Thank you for your contribution to this discussion.